Good morning, students. Today let us discuss about ethics in advertising. What is ethics? Ethics means a set of moral principles which govern a person's behavior or how the activity is conducted. That is, ethics in a broader sense means the well-established or accepted principles, norms, morals, and values. It is what society and community minimum expects from different players in the society. They may be manufacturers, sellers, wholesalers, retailers, and advertisers. And we can say that ethics are subjective in nature, although what is wrong always wrong and what is right always right. But sometimes it is found that which is good is not always right and which is bad is not always wrong. So, an ethics is a set of morals. Then what is moral? Morals means some norms, rules and regulation or the standards what is right or wrong. Clear? And the term advertising means a mode of communication between a seller and a buyer. So, ethics in advertising, which means a set of well-defined principles which govern the ways of communication taking place between the seller and the buyer. Clear? Ethics in advertising means a set of well-defined principles which govern the ways of communication taking place between the seller and the buyer. So we can say that ethics is the most important feature of the advertising industry. Though there are many benefits of advertising, but then there are some points which don't match the ethical norms of advertising. Ethics in advertising is important because by acting ethically with the advertising, a company is being responsible towards the needs of the customers. Ethics in advertising usually comes in the form of a piece of legislation or oversight organization that does not allow you to include certain claims or visuals in advertisement. Truth in advertisement is an example for ethics in advertising. Then what is an ethical ad? An ethical advertisement is one which does not lie, does not make fake or false claims and is in the limit of decency. Nowadays, ads are more exaggerated and a lot of puffing is used. It seems like the advertisers lack knowledge of ethical norms and principles. They just don't understand and are unable to decide what is correct and what is wrong. The main area of interest of the advertisers or the major focus of the advertiser is to increase their sales, gain more and more customers and increase the demand for the product by presenting a well decorated, puffed and colorful ad. They claim that their product is the best and they have very unique qualities than the competitors and it is more cost effective and more beneficial than the competitors' product. But usually most of these advertisements are found to be false, misleading the customers and unethical. Ethics in advertising is directly related to the purpose of advertising and the nature of advertising. Sometimes exaggerating the ad becomes necessary to prove the benefit of the product. For an example, the latest advertisement of PhonePe by the actor Amir Khan and Alia Bhatt exaggerating the situation in a police station. We know actually that it is not so happening in a police station, but for such an advertisement it is essential or it is necessary for convincing the security of PhonePe. So under such circumstances, the advertisement it does not show that was unethical. Okay. And so ethics also depend on what we believe. If the advertisers make the ads on the belief that the customers will understand, persuade them to think, and then act on their ads, then this will lead to a positive result and the ad may not be called unethical. But at the same time, if the advertisers believe that they can fool their customers by showing any impractical things like just clicking fingers will make your home or office fully furnished, or just buying a lottery ticket will make you a millionaire, such kind of advertisement will be called as unethical. Clear? That is the difference. That is, ethics also depends on what we believe or what the customers believe. So, there are about 3 main moral principles which govern the advertising, which includes upholding human dignity, social responsibility, and truthfulness. So, the advertisers should start taking responsibility of self-regulating their ads by design self-regulatory codes in their companies, including ethical norms, truth, decency, and legal points. It is to be noted by the advertiser himself. Then keep tracking the activities and remove ads which don't fulfill the codes. If the advertisement does not fulfill the codes or norms, it is to be removed from the media or from the other promotional methods. Then inform the consumers about the self-regulatory codes of the company. This is the another responsibility of the advertiser. And pay attention on the complaints coming from consumers about the product ads. Sometimes when the company offering an exaggerating ad, the public reviews may come that they may complain or they may make some suggestions or reviews regarding the advertisement. So the advertiser must pay attention on the complaints coming from the consumers about the product ad, and it is to be analyzed and necessary measures to be taken to remove such ads or to improve or edit such advertisements. Then maintain transparency throughout the company and the system. So these are the certain responsibility on the part of the advertisers for self-regulating their ads. Then when an advertiser, when all the points are implemented, they will result in making the company answerable for all its activities, and it will reduce the chances of getting pointed out by the critics or any regulatory body, and as well as it will help gain confidence of the customers, make them trust the company and their products. So these are the benefits of self-regulation by the advertiser.